Today we are going to discuss with you the topic ed or ing ending adjectives from verbs of feelings and emotions. This topic is quite interesting and confusing. Therefore, we are going to discuss the theoretic material first. So, which verbs can we name as feelings and emotions verbs? For example, to interest, to bore, to surprise, to frighten. And if we take ed ending and add it to the verb, we will get the emotion or feeling of a person or a subject. For example, a confused girl, a bored boy, an amazed man. If we take ing ending and add it to the verb, we get the description of the situation or something which brought a person to this state. Let's make an example. The lion looks really frightening. In Instagram, it is always amusing when expectations don't coincide with reality. Mention that when you speak with ing ending, you all the time describe something that can bring the person to some feeling or state. But when you add ed ending, you put the feelings or emotions of a person or a subject. Let's now talk about some examples. For example, if we take the verb to interest, we can use it in a sentence like this. What an interesting story! It made me so interested that I can't forget about it. We take the verb to surprise. We can say something like this. Everyone is surprised because of the news. However, it is not surprising for me. And the third one. Nothing frightening could happen to you, so don't be so frightened. So, look at this picture. In the picture we can see a professor and a bear. And professor is asking, are you bored? So he is asking about the feelings of a bear. And the bear, as we can see, says, yes, you are boring. So, in this case, we can see clearly that the professor is talking about the feelings of a person. And the bear replies, how does he treat the professor? For him, the professor is boring. Let's look at the next slide. Here we can see funny cases. So, be very attentive to the form you are using because you can sound a little bit confusing. So, let's imagine a situation. The guide is talking to the tourists and says, we are coming closer to the masterpiece of the 20th century. I'm so exciting! And the tourist could laugh because the guide explained and described himself as an exciting person. So he is not describing the feelings of himself looking at this masterpiece. He is talking about his personal description of himself. And the second situation. The dog looked frightened and nobody dared to come closer. So in this case, we can see the second part of the sentence, which tells us that the dog looked frightening and not frightened, right? I hope that the topic was clear for you, and I'm going to send you a few tasks for your email. You're going to do these tasks and send me your answers. If you have any questions, you're welcome to address me. Bye-bye!